What's up, party people? G5 Productions in the place to be. Superman First Class in the mix. Today we're gonna fix the Nimbus. Yeah. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to talk about a repair we need to do to the Nimbus. Right now it is sitting on top of what I call the G cart, although I do have a Nimbus cart, but realistically this video is all about repairing the Nimbus. So
what happened to the Nimbus in the first place while we're making the repair?
When I was at a wedding recently, I did get to use the Nimbus in the way it was supposed to be used, and when I got back home to deal with it, to wipe everything clean inside and dry and stuff like that, I ran into a problem with one of the knobs. One of them on top was opening up with no problems. The other one seemed a little stiff, so I really had to put some oomph on it, but I was able to get the door opened up. So we're going to talk about why that knob went wrong and how to replace it. So give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to rock the bell if you want to keep up with all the cool stuff we're doing here on G5 Productions. Okay, party people, to give you guys some perspective, here are the two knobs. This one is good, this one is bad. When you turn it in this position right here, this is the closed position, meaning if I try to open the door, it's in fact going to pull up the whole machine. So that means the door is closed, latched, and secured. When I turn it into the open position here, then I can simply grab the levers and raise the door, allowing me to put dry ice into the bucket right here. What is actually happening is when you turn these into the closed position, the levers turns the latch and grab the under lip here of the Nimbus and pulling it down onto this foam, making a nice sealed top right here, so no fog effect comes out the top but only comes out the front hole where it's supposed to come out of. This is the good latch, this is the bad latch. When I turn it, two things happens. When I go to the closed position, the latch moves and turns, but also pulls the latch in closer to the door, which meaning it's grabbing the under lip of the Nimbus and making that nice secure connection. This latch, on the other hand, is not doing anything, even though I am continuously turning to the right, and now I'm continuing turning the opposite way, and absolutely nothing has happened. So basically the locking mechanism and the mechanics of that inside are stripped out, and we just need to simply replace it. But again, over here, this is the open position and the bolt goes out, and this is the lock position where the bolt comes back in. So let's go ahead now and remove this. It's just basically a nut, a lock washer, this latch, another lock washer, and then a nut right here. Then there's two screws here and here that we'll need to remove to get this latch out of here. Now, in case you guys are wondering,
where do you get the replacement latch from or knob from right there?
you just simply go to Chauvet's website, and I'll put the link up here in the screen somewhere, and then of course in the description below to the part, the number. I'll put the cost there if you're interested in that. And actually I ordered through IDJNow. Weirdly enough, IDJNow's price was cheaper than ordering directly from Chauvet parts. Plus I got a military discount. So let's get it in, everybody. Hit the like button. Okay, everybody, here are the new parts that I've ordered. So basically it comes with this rotary knob right here. It does have its own rubber gasket. Makes sense because it's moisture involved. And then of course here is the new latch. I could use the old one, it's not bent or damaged, but I'm just going to replace everything new since I have everything new. So let's get it. Just a quick reiterate, this is the good one, this is the bad one. They're both open position right now. So when I turn this over into the closed position, the bolt is retracted inward and the latch turns upward. So basically this is grabbing underneath the lip of the Nimbus. And again, just to reiterate here, this is the bad one. Continuously turning, nothing's happening. Continuously turn the opposite way and nothing's happening. Basically what is needing to be removed is this nut. There's a lock washer, the latch here, another lock washer, and another nut. And of course, we have two little screws we also have to remove to get that whole lever out of there. Okay, party people, I have here a 17mm wrench. I'm just going to loosen that, and it's a very simple operation. So just going to turn everything off of here. There's the first nut and a lock washer with the latch, another lock washer, and the other nut. And of course, to get this off of here, we are simply going to take a screwdriver and turn it off. So here we go. So here it is, party people, out with the old, in with the new. To replace everything, you just simply take the new gasket here and place it right on there. And then we're going to push this whole part back through the Nimbus door and put on the 2 screws. So here it is, right through there. We're going to get 1 screw in place here, just kind of hand tight to, get it started. I'm going to do the same thing over here, so life is just a little easier for me once I break out the screwdriver. And here it is. All right, so that's all settled. Here are the parts that we're going to replace inside. We got the nut, the lock washer, the lever, the other lock washer, and lastly, another nut in that order. So let's open the door up again and get this stuff put in there. Got the first nut. There we go. I do have a lock washer here. Then of course the lever in the right position and orientation to match the other side. And here's a lock washer. And finally, the other nut. Another thing that I wanted to point out is that both of these are in the open position right now. So, that way if I had it that way, I didn't put the lever in another weird orientation. So there we go. Both levers are pointing the same way, so we're good to go. So now all I have to do is get my spacing correct. So I'm going to go ahead and close the door, test this out right here. They both feel about the same almost. This one's a little bit tighter, so I'm going to loosen up this top nut by hand and also the bottom nut there. And again, test these out, and boom, they both feel about the same, so I'm good with that. All I have to do now is take my wrench and tighten down this top nut just like that, and not too tight. You don't have to really crank down on that because these lock washers are going to make it do what it do. So here's everything in the closed position. Here's both levers in the open position. All right, party people, we have just changed out the rotary knob on the Chauvet Nimbus. I hope this was helpful to you guys. If you ever run into that problem, now you know how it's done. You can always get the parts from Chauvet Parts. I'll put the link down there somewhere. And of course, I'm asking for your support, so make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to keep up with what we're doing here on G5 Productions, make sure you rock that bell. I'm Gerald with G5 Productions, DJ Sound and Lighting, and to learn more about us, hit me up at www.g5productions.com. Let's party.